So my family came to the United States when I was 6 years old, but before that, my dad was already in the United States. He came when I was around 4 years old, so 2 years before we came, and he came to work and to send money back. And after a while, we just missed him, and we came on a visitor's visa to visit him, and we never left. My mom never hid the fact that we were from a different country. She always told us that we didn't have papeles, that we didn't have papers. But I just didn't really know what that meant and how that made me different from other people. Because as a kid, you don't really understand like what it means to like not be legal like in a country. Like how does that even work? Like how is a human being like illegal? So it wasn't until I got older and in high school that I realized like, hey, I can't do this, and this. That's why I couldn't go on that trip in middle school to DC, because I still didn't have my DACA. So it was just like a lot of barriers that I didn't really understand as a kid. So it wasn't until I got older when I realized like, hey, this means I can't do a lot of stuff. My ASU experience has been good. I just think that I have missed out on a few things that people say like college is all about. Like going to events and living on campus. Because of my scholarship situation, I just wasn't able to live on campus, and I just couldn't afford it. And the only difficulties I've had with my DACA status is while all the DACA stuff was going on, a lot of my professors would bring it up in class, and being around kids that sometimes didn't support it and publicly saying it in class, not knowing that I was a DACA student, saying why do they need that program? Or when DACA was rescinded back in November, I did have like English professors who would talk about like the situation in class, and when it was rescinded, like when everyone started to talk about it, I would just start to cry in the back of the class. Because faculty member, I think the best thing you can do to support DACA or undocumented students is to know your resources and to stay educated on the issue. Know things about the organizations on campus and off of campus, like Dream Zone, Undocumented Students for Education Equity. But I think it's also helpful to understand the situation and keep updated with the news, but also to know like certain scholarships in case someone does ask and come to you for help.